You can't restrain me. You can search me. I'll give it all up just to be with you. I'm so happy. Now you got me. I'll surrender all my love to you. Don't you see what you're doing to me? I'm in love and I can't break free. Now I'm begging with you, baby. Please don't leave me hanging. Oh, oh, oh. It's a lockdown, baby. You drive me crazy. Ain't no escaping. Your love has got me doing time. You're my attorney, my judge and jury. I'm getting guilty, so lock me up for with the key. Oh, 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 yeah. I said lock me up for with the key. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Lock me up for with the key.
Hello, one and all. How are we doing today? It is the 16th of November. I'm just going to take this down a little more. Oh, there we go. Well, I said lower, but whatever. It's one of those games where if I tab out, everything goes quiet, so I'm tabbed back in. Let's go. Oh, no, no, no. This is Deathloop. The end is never the end is never the end, which, if I recall, is a joke or a reference to the Stanley Parable, but we're not playing that. I've been wanting to play this for a while. It's now on Game Pass. It has been on Game Pass for about a month, I think, and I've only really gotten around to it recently. I played like the initial 20-30 minutes, but I've reset the game, so we'll just start from the beginning. I don't know if there's much else to cover. Is there anything to cover? Won't be streaming tomorrow. I will definitely be streaming Friday, possibly even Saturday, for some Pokemon Scarlet. Now, the reason I'm streaming slightly later today is because I tried to, maybe not make a new overlay, but I tried putting little assets for the stream, but it didn't really work out, so I will have to do that later. I don't think we have anything to announce or talk about, but yes, I might be streaming Saturday, depending on how well Friday goes. I have no idea. I've not checked the audio levels. I'm not sure how this is going to sound. But the gist I understand is it is a shooter. When you die, you reset. So it's a roguelike, so therefore I like it. So without further ado, let's break the loop. Play as Colt and experience all that the loop has to offer. The end is never the end, is never the end. So yes. Oh, her hair is very sparkly. I don't think her hair's meant to look like that.
Oh, you're not even trying.
Oh, lady, I have no idea. Oh, shit, that's not good.
You just hurry up already.
Maybe if I put the game in full screen, that might fix it. Well, that was Deathloop, everyone. Time to go to bed. Lovely. Oh. I'm just kidding. You wouldn't just call it Death. It's Deathloop.
That was one ridiculous name. Oh, I gotta stop drinking. Okay. How the fuck did I get here?
The longest day. Whoever I am, wherever this is, and whatever it takes, I'm out here. Explore this place. Right, first of all, let's try and fix my settings. Visuals. Head is... Oh. Everything. And let me fix my... Oh, right, that seems good. Hopefully. Right, maybe that fixes fixers? Oh, words are still a problem, apparently. Right, sprint to move... Well, hold shift, well, that to sprint.
Break the...
This is what it's like turning 30.
You gotta be kidding me. Nope, that's there. I'm seeing it. Ah, man. Who are you? Who am I?
2, 4, 6...
My name,
son of a fuck! What the fuck's my name?
So I'm going to keep on accidentally doing this a lot, because I keep on thinking E's interact, because that's Deep Rock. It's F on here.
Oh, great. Of course.
It's me, I'm you.
Okay.
Be your best self.
This place is mine.
Take. Trinkets. The trinkets are imbued with the power of Black Reef's temporal anomaly. Some amplify your skills and attributes, while others enhance your weapons. Higher quality trinkets have more powerful effects. Trinkets can be found hidden around Black Reef or taken from enemies and equipped between missions. Okay.
Shiny.
It looks like the Bethesda logo.
Makes me feel funny.
Okay, here are our targets. Juliana Blake. Bookworm. Holds her liquor. Iron spine. Masquerade slab means she's got a million faces.
Well, this is creepy.
Juliana Blake, an archivist. Alexis Dorsey. Rich asshole. Mansion on the hill is a fortress. Throws a mean party. Calls his slab carnisus. Says it lets him play with his meat. An asshole. Ramblin' Frank Spicer. Fucking fantastic musician. Short fuse and a mean right hook. No slab, no abilities, but a dead eye shot. The talent. Igor Serling. Self-styled scientist. Eager explorer. Meal ticket. Ether slab makes him more invisible than he already was. An explorer. Harriet Morse. Self-improvement writer and spiritual guide. The crash messed with their mind. Up to something in that hangar. Links people with Nexus Slab. A mentor. Charlie Montague. Kind of a genius, kind of a moron, entirely a nerd. Shift Slab makes him hard to pin down. A creative. Just ignore that sound. Fia Zaborowska. Daddy's little shipping magnate. Tight grip on that paintbrush. Has what everybody needs. Carries the Havoc Slab. Hits like a truck. An artist. And Dr. Wenji Evans. Brilliant scientist. Never stops working. Chip on her shoulder. Never seen her carrying a slab. Okay, I think that's them all. Hackamajig.
Black Reef. Must be the low season. I made this, I think.
Neat. The Hackamajig. Use the Hackamajig to hack into electronic devices and turn them to your side. Target a device and hold middle mouse to hack it. The lights on the Hackamajig display your progress. Some hack devices can be remotely triggered with the Hackamajig. Aim at the hacked device and press middle to do so. Sensors, turrets, and security shutters can be hacked, and as can anything with a hacking antenna attached to it. Don't mind if I do. You know the codes. You know the codes.
I don't know any damn code.
You know the codes!
Yo, hello?
Hey, you already know the codes. This one right here. You know the codes. Oh, there's no... Damn, there's no name.
I should go look for this code.
Okay.
Colt.
Colts.
Hey, is my name Colt?
That's gotta be it, right?
Maybe.
I don't feel like a cult.
Rock and Stone.
Let's go find this code.
Control. So, Rock and Stone to kick. Got it. Shallow water hurts, deep water kills. Don't go swimming. It's a little bit cold.
Shit. That's her.
Yay! That's me!
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
You're talking about me. Slides. Right, this one I had trouble with. Oh, stand up. While sprinting, hold that to jump over large gaps.
One black night,
They will try to stop you. Execution. Press F when prompted to perform an execution, instantly killing an unaware enemy. Perform executions when armed with a gun or barehanded. Press 1 to draw your machete. You move silently when you're crouched, so press Control to tread carefully as you close the distance. Yoink!
Revenant, baby! Woo! Someone's getting whacked tonight.
Is it you?
Holding my switch tight and it feels alright. Frank Spicer, ladies and gentlemen.
Good night.
Oh, they just disappeared?
They do
felt
that.
Too easy. I've done this before, haven't I?
Perhaps. Yes. Yes, yes. It's that the episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure I watched. They'll be back tomorrow.
Fuck. Why can't I remember?
Parkour. Focus. Press T to tag an enemy, marking them on your screen with an indicator. The weapon they carry. Holding it focuses, which reveals more information. Oh, looks like a slideshow on my stream. Keep holding that to focus. Is it okay when I'm in a game? Okay, seems to be when I'm in those little... Well... Right. Visual. VSync off. Why the hell would that ever be on? I should immediately fix our frame rate. No. It does not. Resolution, 19... that's correct. Full screen. Brightness, field of view. That needs to be up. Thank you very much. Low latency. Off increases game performance with increased latency. On reduces game latency with decreased performance. Would that be better? How about now? No. Off, off. Okay, so if I turn... This is Deathloop. Why can I not turn this on? Allows a choice of custom frame rate. Beware this might result in visual artifacts. Let me... Nope. Or is that just telling me the... It's a shooting game, and we kill people. Why can I not turn these on? Only available when VSync is disabled. VSync turned itself back on for some reason. Maybe that was me. Try and limit to 60. See if that fixes the screen. Okay, it seems to be when I'm in... If I'm looking at small spaces, it seems to be fine. Guess we'll find out. So I'll just stare at the ground a lot. Okay, so... Oh, that frame rate's not good. To limit to 30, maybe? Advanced settings, there we go. Presets. I mean, that should do it. Nope, guess not. Well.
Ooh, shit. Didn't think endless fun would be so fucking cold. That sounds like whatever.
Night night. Yeah, there seems to be... I'm looking at, like, my stream on OBS, and it's very, very laggy. So maybe this isn't the game we play. Depends on... Right. Right, here I go killing again. Eternalist Scouts, the ones with a bright golden stripe painted down their body, can trigger alarm systems. When this happens, hostile reinforcements will rush. Evade the reinforcements or stand and fight.
Cover me! I'm gonna get us a tactical...
Nope, you're dying out. Like a glove.
Hello? Hello?
We'll see how it looks in
Okay,
house.
look, I don't know what I did last night. Exactly. But if you could just,
What? What did you say?
I think we know each other. We know each other.
Don't trust her.
Finally! You're back! So, how much do you remember about me?
Well, it's a little hazy.
What do you remember?
My name's Colt.
About me?
You want to kill me for some reason, and I already know some fucking code, which I don't, and there's this
You
loop.
wanna break the loop, right?
Yeah, that's the name of the game.
So,
Look, if you don't try to break the loop, I'm just going to kill you over and over again in increasingly violent ways until you do.
fine. I'll break your fucking loop, and whatever I did to piss you off, I'm sorry. Still there?
You never said that before.
We dated, didn't
This game.
Go inside the
Does
library.
does the game look this bad on stream? Is what I'm seeing. Because if it does look this bad, we'll have to. Wait, did it look that bad when it was in? Hold on. Did it look that bad when it was in Windows? There. Oh, okay. Works. That's better. Much better immediately. Never mind. I am a professional. They look much better. Much, much better.
All right. I'm in the library.
Whatever you do, don't pull the lever.
Wait, what? Hello?
Hello?
Shit.
Gee, I wonder what I'll do.
Fine, I'll pull your fucking lever.
Tug tug.
Oh, shit! What?
We just have to deal with their hair randomly sparkling.
Shit. Just once, please. Can you try? Try your hardest to make this interesting.
Whoa. What the fuck is this?
Our nieces. Ooh, you're gonna give me that attitude? You know, I usually make it easy for you, you ungrateful prick. But
Ow.
this time I'll let you see yourself out.
Yup, we dated.
Yeah, that was personal.
Why are you doing this? What did I do to you?
You don't remember. How about that code? You remember that yet?
I don't know the code. Ah!
Wait, what's this? Colt Watch. Loop number, don't know, don't care. Today's guesstimations, that nightmare about his lucky jacket. When poked, mumbles motherfucker land, wakes up with sand in his mouth, tries to drink from the bottles, gross, rolls over and goes back to sleep. Nearly throws up, sings that ridiculous sea shanty, oh, hallucinates, kills Mikhail while he's off on for his morning leak, briefly thinks I'm his mum, read this note, hi Colt. Okay. Okay. So Juliana's keeping an eye out on me. Yes, Juliana watches me sleep. Jump. You'll survive. Jump. No. I don't think I will. I don't think I have a choice in the matter. I'll take some water. Thank you, Stream Elements. Don't forget to hydrate, folks.
Okay, here goes.
It's a leap of faith, Miles. That's all it is.
You gotta be shitting me! Are you? Listen, me?
I'm gorgeous.
On Black Reef, you already know the code. What the fuck does that mean?
Hello? Are you dead yet?
What?
I'm
Pull
waiting.
me up. Man, you're a postcard, dumbass. You wrote it on the Black Reef postcard. You understand? Okay. I'm gonna drop you now. Wait, no, wait. No.
Thank you for the subtitles to let me know I died.
I just dropped myself. What kind of fucked up world is this? Ah! Okay, postcard. Get the postcard. Get off this beach.
Examples. Can I drink it? No. Drink. Oh. What if I go this way? Break the loop. The day is quick. Escape Black Reef. Be quicker.
Same morning, same fucking radio show.
Okay, so check the postcard. Pick this thing up. Take it. You wrote it on Black Reef on the postcard.
You gotta be kidding me.
Address: 2nd floor, Dorsey Square, 0240. You have a code and address in that damn annual life. 0240.
Break some loops.
Colt, you're never, ever going to break the loop. It's absolutely impossible.
You want me to break it? You don't want me to break it. What do you want from me?
I want you to not suck.
Okay, it's been a pretty shitty morning. Or two, so I'm done. With you and all of this, it ends. Today.
You don't even know where to start.
Up, down. Obviously.
What's up, damn? 02. Find my up damn flats.
Juliana Blake with an urgent announcement. I have just learned that Colt has betrayed us. We'll be on high alert with restricted leisure.
Right, Sapper Charge is a versatile explosive with 3 configurations: grenade, proximity charge, and trip mine. Equip your charges and cycle them by pressing G or hold G to select one of the specific modes. Press this to throw. Okay.
Until he's dead. So, let's kill him quickly, okay? And remember, have a fulfilling day.
Oh, shit, I'm
okay.
gonna need some more ammo.
Probably a proximity charge. Swap to. Nope, put it away. No, no. For my own safety. Okay.
Why would someone put this? Whoa, what the fuck?
Friend?
Wow, okay. What is this supposed to Ah, it's cold and weird.
Reprise. This mysterious piece of metal seems to belong to you. A slab. It grants you reprise, which will return you to life after you die, but only twice. Dying a 3rd time will end your current loop. You'll wake up in the morning of the subsequent loop, bereft of equipment collected during the loop before. After returning via reprise, you're almost invisible for a few seconds. Use this opportunity to get out of harm's way. The number of times you return resets when traveling between districts.
Okay, here goes.
Daybreak. You've got a gun, a fistful of grenades, and an address in some place called Updawn. Now go get yourself some answers. I survived. That's me. Yes, those things happened. Got trinkets. Here are a few tips to get you started. Leads, track the information you have found. Goals, breaking the loop and escaping Black Reef. My mail goes to an address in Updam. I'm allowed to open my own mail even if I don't know who I am, right? Check out the leads you've uncovered. Your current lead is the longest day. You'll use it in other leads to provide guidance and track progress. Press escape. It's dangerous out there. You'll want to make sure you're carrying the best weapons and items. Inspect my gear. These are slots for slabs, strange objects to provide potent and unusual abilities. Currently you have reprise, Colt's personal slab, which gives them a 2nd and 3rd chance after dying. Kill visionaries and swipe their slabs, equip and upgrade them here. Trinkets are small devices that can provide you with big boosts. Some add entirely new aspects to your basic abilities. If you've already found a trinket, use your cursor to select it. Double jump. I understand how double jump works. Many trinkets modify your guns. Highlight your limp 10 with your cursor and modify it. Reduces recoil. Okay. And go. That only took us half an hour. I don't like it when Xbox app does that. Boop, boop.
Dorsey Square, second floor. Dorsey Square, second floor. Dorsey Square.
I asked you to do something different, Colt, and you decided to go to fucking Updom?
How do you know where I am? You got cameras over
The
or
radio
something?
tower tracks your position, and you always act so surprised. Like I would have known.
Kill
exactly where you're
everyone.
going.
I don't even know where I'm going.
Dorsey Square's just down the road, cliffside. Let me guess. Second floor.
Sounds like you're angling for an invite.
So you can show off your little beer tab again?
Different me. This Colt's done talking to you.
By the way, everyone recognizes your stupid jacket.
I like this jacket.
I like their chemistry. I'm still here just Disney Dreamlight Valley, and that's fine.
Freestyle, Updom. This whole place is connected through those tunnels.
Watch yourself out there. Death died here. Play your way. Enemies and obstacles in Black Reef can be dealt with a variety of ways. Combat, evasion, stealth, and trickery are all valid approaches. Quietly wait for conversation to finish in order to isolate your enemies and potentially pick up new information. Set traps and use noise to lure your enemies into them. We're going guns blazing, but be ready to deal with possible reinforcements. Okay. Well, I'm going to eternally be in crouch mode. Sneaky, sneaky.
Guess what? I actually got the Weird? You know he built like a butler out of terminal. He has the perfect memory and talk. It's the future.
I wish I had an electric butler.
Where's this conversation happening?
Starting to look with my back out.
Hold on. Hello. Goodbye. Damn it. Stealth. Sometimes it's easier to avoid than start one. Creep around by pressing Control to move silently. Lean to peek around corners. Loud noises, gunfire, blah blah blah. Oh. I just Sparta kicked somebody off the roof. Hi, Ergo. Eh. Loop time is your plaything. How are we today? P. Yeah, scurvy is a real threat in this game. Ow. I bet I take fall damage. There was somebody down here last time I checked some.
Hello? Anybody home? Feeling exclusive. You want some kind of password, maybe?
Finished that sake I started last night. Ah, enjoy. Or you enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm fine. It took me a while to figure out what to play, and then I was having some issues with the game, but it all seems to be working now. I was working on some like little asset ideas for the Pokemon streams. I'm probably doing one for definitely doing one on Friday. Oh, I'm just gonna fall to my death if I do this. Definitely Friday, possibly even Saturday. So I was trying to work on some like Pokeballs, like to put on my overlay, and I may have the assets for all the new Pokemon, perhaps. So I was just gonna post them, put them in these little Pokeballs, so people can know what my team is at a glance. Ooh, I could do with a nougat ball. Where is everyone? Well, so far we've murdered one guy for pissing into the wind. We Sparta kicked somebody. I hear something.
What is this?
What? Yes, what is that? Can I interact with it? No. Just a funny guy. Probably should have done that. The Moxie. Somebody there? Two people. Right, I don't want to go through them. I want to... Like, this is the same guys as Dishonored and stuff like that. I've always wanted to play these games and just be an absolute menace at stealth, but I'm really not.
You crazy kids are a heartbeat from the happiest place on this rock, the library. Hope you're ready to gun it.
Have you got a library card? Because I'm checking you out.
Don't need it.
Can I consume the cigarettes? Nope.
Nope, I'm good.
Yeah, same devs. There's one there. Yeah, when the first time I saw like footage of Dishonored, it reminded me of Half-Life in a lot of ways, and like turns out like one of like the art directors for Dishonored and like worked on Half-Life, like the way the buildings are designed. Oh yeah, I can double jump. Looks like an open window. There are stacks of firepower at the library. You should check it out. No late fees. Time loop, right? Okay, stealth.
Had a drink with him once. He's kind of unrefined.
I don't know where they are. Oh, it's like, oh, GameCubes. Spice Orange GameCubes. That's nice.
Not what I paid good fucking money to be doing right now. Oh, I don't know. The bakery sounds interesting. Drugs make you cool, right?
Hello. Okay. I'm a master at stealth. Gotta go. How well do we think that went? She loved the view. Hello. This is going... Hmm. Oh, hi. Cool. I've had two separate people on separate days in the hour of 3 till 4 compliment the grey stripes in my hair. I was thinking of dyeing it blue, but I'm too pleased with it now. Yeah, what's her name? Claire Saffitz from not Gourmet Food Kitchen. I forget what the company was called. That's what it reminds me of.
I'm feeling just fine.
Squeeze to shoot. Hold to aim down sights, press to reload. Old-fashioned firearms like these occasionally jam. Swapping guns, no problem.
Already got full ammo.
Dual wielding. Nah, not for me.
Oh. Don't get greedy, Colt.
Okay. Okay. Now we're going to be stealthy. I hear footsteps. What's this do? Interest. Oh, is that me? That's me. Neat. Alright. Let's go to our apartment. Time is your plaything.
This is supposed to be my place. Kind of uptight.
Let's put the gun away. You always love to read themselves right. Minicom, new messages.
Wow. Pretty.
Never give up. Lila.
Never give up. I won't.
Okay. Temporary group message. Morning. Oh, this is a lot of reading. Great. Good morning, everyone. Colt's decided to break the loop. Why would he do an ass-backwards thing like that? An unintended effect of the anomaly of his cognition? The why doesn't matter. He's in danger to us all. So be smart, or at least try. Screw you, Juliana. Who made you head of security? Ha ha ha. Cry it out, Alexis. Where's the other half of your brain, ass crab? I got plans for it. The adults are speaking. Just protect yourselves. Whatever else happens, we must survive. Shouldn't we be actively hunting him? Trapping him? Studying him? Oh, come on. It's Colt, for fuck's sake. The LPP remains our salvation. Colt sees these words, gleaming against lit black, not for long. I've been removed from the chat.
Man, these guys are obnoxious.
You still up? Listening to a record, never spit midnight. It'll be fine. I've done it before, remember? Our badass captain. Just got back from the complex. Yeah, you walk all the way out there through your tunnels? You know we have cars, right? Checked out the control center. Pretty cool, right? You did good work with limited resources. I'm impressed. Is that a compliment? An actual genuine compliment from you? I compliment people all the time. Every second of every day. Pretty amazing that despite all this infrastructure, the entire loop was run from that control room. Too much power in too few hands. Really just one person's hand. I'm not following. Never mind. Eon is doing things the right way, and we'll all find what we're looking for. Good night, Juliana. Good night, Cole.
I compliment people all the time. So the loops run from a control room. And this is too easy.
You won a fabulous prize.
Way too easy.
You won a fabulous prize. Fucking you it. Rat fucker. Nobody touch your minicom, but you say hi to the hit squad. Okay. Meet hot singles every loop. Fucking you it, rat fucker. Nobody touch your minicom, but you say hi to the squad. Oh, did I just... God damn it. You're finishing up Dam for now. You're next up the complex. You can continue to explore Dam or head for the exit. So I'm guessing by reading those spam emails I got you'll plenty of opportunities to return to Updam later, so feel free to don't have to explore every nook and cranny. If you die before you leave this district, Colt will restart losing any weapons or trinkets you've collected since entering Updam. However, Colt's learned what you needed to know, so you'll immediately progress the location of your next goal, the complex. Well, can I just... This is why you shouldn't open junk mail.
Fucking time.
Hello? So do they know this is his apartment? Okay, I don't think they're coming in.
Loop is everything. Loop is your life.
Anyone there?
No fear. All you need is the loop. No fear.
Let's be sneaky about it. Turn this off? No. Don't see anybody still. Parkour. I hear music. Library is not a safe place. Okay. Thank you, me. Total mob scene up there could go wrong real fast. What? Nope.
Better not be Colt.
It might be Colt. I don't want to be... No, I don't want dual wields. I don't want to dual wields. Okay, there we go. I'm so good at sneaking, guys. There, trash is your decoy. Okay. Loop. By the end of the stream, I'm going to be a shadow. I'm going to be a whisper. I'm going to be the breeze and the wind. Candy bar. I'm going to relate to the one in Edinburgh. Don't mind me.
Those tunnels run underneath this entire island. That's how I'm getting to the complex.
Let's blow this joint. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam. There might be an off button for this nightmare. Time to get pushing. I'm very good at video games. Eternalists gun you down. I know they did. Black Reef districts change over the day. Here you can review the opportunities and secrets you've discovered in the districts during the specific time period. You can also learn more about any vulnerable visionaries who frequent the area. Select an objective with a diamond icon to track it with a marker. Black Reef knowledge is power. Colt remembers everything that you discover on the island, and those discoveries are recorded here. Discoveries are organized in time periods and districts to which they apply. Select any discovery with the diamond marker icon to enable an in-game marker to help guide you to the subject discovery. For discoveries related specifically to breaking the loop or discovering special equipment, refer to the Visionary Leads menu or the Arsenal Leads menu. Okay. There's a strange door in Uptown with a microphone on it. Karaoke? Callie runs the Minicom network. There's stacks of firepower at the library. I should check it out. No late fees and time loop. Okay. Leads are the most important information in Black Reef. The keys to defeating the Visionaries and breaking the loop. Each lead offers step-by-step instructions for overcoming your enemies. Colt retains the discoveries within the leads across loops. By selecting a lead, you activate markers leading to your objective and additional guidance on the mission select screen. Complex is a loop control center. Sounds fancy. Okay, we're tracking it. Let's go. I don't actually know how many I don't know how many levels there actually is. because it's not just like one massive map. I've got a feeling this is like saved to my hard drive, not my SSD. I'd have to be right.
Never really liked that apartment, and from the looks of it, you didn't either. Why is that?
You gonna call me like this all the time, Julie?
Juliana.
I give approximately 0 fucks about what you call yourself.
But you did. Once. We used to be friends. Colt, can't you
Oh,
read?
so that's why you told everyone to kill me.
But I'm the only one talking to you. So what does that tell you?
That I hang out with the wrong people. All right. Control center. Shut it down.
Saki's kind of mellow, a bit sweet, and the fizz adds a fizzy tang, I guess. I would have that. I would drink it. Anything? Nope. So I guess I'm like the Rat King who just gets to live in the tunnels. Keep your head down. Alright. A view to die for. Ha 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 ha. Eternalists ahead, not this way. Controls are in another bunker. Okay, why is... Okay. You don't see me. I'm John Cena. Okay, I'll just go... What's this way? No future? Alright. Let's go along the water. Go loud, go proud, or slow down on the low down. Bit difficult is to climb a ledge, right? Can't figure out where I'm hearing them from. Like the stereo. Like I hear, like it's not just me that hears like a girl grunting, right? Unless it's unless this is the fucking Juliana mechanic. Right, as far as I know, there is a mechanic where people can invade, like Dark Souls, and Juliana can kill me. Panting was probably better to describe it. Better way of describing it. I feel like I'm missing like set pieces or something. Whatever. It's never too late. Just ahead, just inside. Okay. Let's see if I can hack this doohickey. So does it recognize them as enemies, or... Not sure. Hey Gira, how you doing today? Okay, I really don't know how I'm supposed to be stealthy about this. Yeah, let's... I'll hope you find it soon. Do you have a vague idea where it is, or is it like lost? How am I supposed to do this? Let's go down this way. Yeah, there's another way around. Sniper. Oh. Well, that did nothing. Another one over there. Another one. Okay, I guess I don't go this way. Go around. I'm trying. I'm killing you now. I mean, no one saw it happen, so I'm taking that as a victory. Going this way. Eternalists are crawling over the place. Sounds like my kind of place. Okay, I don't want to throw it. Where'd he go? No, that's the wrong button, that's why. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? They'll never see it coming. Nope. You saw nothing. Hi. Stealth. I've never been good at these games. Sneaky. Locked. Opens remotely. Okay. Opens remotely. You do anything? Nope. You know what? This is giving me a lot of flashbacks to like streaming Hitman, and how poorly that was going. Okay, could have just came this way. Oh, it's in your bag. Okay, that's fine.
Already got full ammo.
Why? Well. Don't mind me. It's amazing that all these doors are bulletproof, huh? Hello. Hello. Come on.
Into madness.
And there's still the dies, yes. Maybe I should just go this way. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Bye. Will this be a mistake? Eh. Where's my target? That way. No power, no party. Secured armory inside the Ordnance Depot. Oh! Not quite sure what killed me, but huh. Let's go back into that armory. Oh, it's me. Okay. Right.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, no power. So is that why doors aren't opening? What happens if I shoot it? No, I just alerted everyone. I'm so smart. Can they see me? The music implies that I'm definitely... Bang. Parkour. This is where I was trying to get in the first place. Yo. Okay. I should have just done this from the beginning.
I'm out. Reload. Reloading.
Can you see me? Alright, that's one. Okay, stealthily. Well, they're already dead, so... Nope, that was a waste. That was a waste of another one. Wonderful. Well, no point hacking it now, I guess. Take a glove.
I'm feeling just fine.
Out of control. No off button.
Of course, Dr. Evans. However, considering that one of the Eon program tenets is follow your fun, I was hoping to perform some actual scientific testing on our first date. Yes?
Also, one of the 3 tenets, designed so even a protozoa paramecium such as yourself should be able to memorize them.
I use big words too.
Oh, looks like it's a real T-storm of energy down here. It's 239. Oh, come on!
What? He'll be back tomorrow.
This is how you want to spend first date. There's nothing to achieve here. She does all the research. We're working in a glorified thermometer.
Any gunshots?
What's the third tenet?
Protect the loop.
Tenet, like that film.
Fun. Whew. That felt good. VN value is 6465537.55.
They're really out of shape. Okay, go the long way around. What was in my bag? Oh. You're talking to Kira. Oh, I'm not crouching, that's why. That's why they heard me.
Okay, gotta be a switch. Around here somewhere.
Don't need it.
What does that say? Hotel Wenji.
Ooh, this looks like it does something important. What the?
Oh, sit down.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Ah.
I gotta find the fucking battery, whatever this stupid thing is.
Well, at least you can relate.
Don't get greedy, Colt.
I've got a chart. Okay. Does this work? Empty. Wonderful. Yep, those things definitely explode. Not making that mistake again.
Okay, we're juiced. Show me what you can do.
Not the credit you deserve. Right, sitting down.
Protect and study the etheric imbalances of this phenomenon.
It's like Final Fantasy 14. They've got ether and everything.
You must protect and study us, the visionaries.
Okay.
Follow the three tenets. If the loop is threatened, refer to the LPP.
LPP?
Oh shit, running out of tape. The LPP is at the security office on Fristat Rock. Notify the head of security and he will tell you how to use the LPP to protect the loop.
LPP sounds powerful. Could do some damage. Yeah, let's go get the LPP.
If the LPP won't let me, so I can leave now. Alright. I thought that was a door. Hi. Why is this not? Okay. Or maybe the green means that they're my friends. I forget. Let's see what's in that house, and then otherwise we'll leave. Nobody home. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Suspicious. I also have to be able to see it in my line of sight. Twice the tug, twice the fun. Uh-oh. Well, that was a bit rude. Anything here? Oh. No. Anything? Well, no. Let's leave. Can I go? Can I? That's too steep. Free munitions? I am stealth. I can pick them up. Flawless. Am I right, guys? Oh, hello. I have to do it to him. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I did nothing. Flawless. Double S rank. You know what? There was a few fumbles. S rank. It's in the security office, so it's got to be worth keeping, you know, secure. You blew yourself up. Eternal's gunned you down. Sure did. Sterling wants credit for the Eon program. Move faster and faster after each melee you land. Ooh. That's my kind of... Pick your loadout here from the weapon slabs and trinkets you glide. Weapons on the left, gadgets are on the right. Highlight a weapon. You can also change his appearance. Okay. I don't have any style. Change your appearance. New styles are unlocked primarily by increasing your hunter rank. Oh, so that's going to be like the multiplayer stuff, right? Move faster after each melee you land. Read up on your gear-specific features. Equip or remove trinkets for your weapons. Any trinkets for this? Nope. Knife. Pick a weapon or slab to equip. Highlight a weapon. I don't have any, so... So I'm going to the LPP. The LPP won't let me be, or be me, so let me see. Nailed it. I'm like this close to streaming Control. Not played Control since it came out, basically. Great game. Great game. I never played the DLC, which I have access to now. If you knew me when Control came out, you definitely heard me talk about it.
Okay, class, what have you learned today?
Oh, you wanted me to answer?
I want to know if you figured out who you really are.
Oh, that's easy. I'm a drinker, occasionally a drunk, man about island. Everyone knows me, everyone hates me, handy with a gun, quick with a joke. I dress well, and why the fuck is everyone wearing a mask?
You forgot to mention your little hagama thingy. You'll get there.
It's a heck of a jig. I'm done playing this your way. It's the cult show from now on.
Okay, all aboard, sweetie. Choo-choo.
I said cult show, not cult. Fuck it. Next stop, security office. Choo-choo.
Choo-choo. I'm sorry, little one. I had no choice. We know that, right? Oh, hello, car. Well, going that way. Just down the road. Danced until midnight. Night night. Almost paradise. How the fuck does he see me? There we go. Oh, he's shoveling, okay. Ah, forget it.
Someone else can worry about that.
I'm not very good at this, am I?
I didn't imagine that.
Sneaky. I wish my... Okay. Maybe we just leave. Okay, how about this? Oh no. Nope. Oh, for God's sake. Come here.
Pretty tight group.
Nailed it. Frank out. Spicer has left the building. No, you don't see me. Oh boy. Am I doing this right? Great.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm not even...
See?
Go!
Traitor!
Hi.
Whatever! Flanking maneuver! Going around! Lay down for something fire! Shit, I gotta reload! Fuck! Really?
Sounds like the party is getting started.
Somebody cover me! Anybody?
Okay. Oh boy, I'm not very good at this. Okay, they're over there. I'm just gonna go. Are you telling me I could have... Okay. I could have come from... Wait, that's me?
What the fuck?
I'm head of security? Hmm.
Okay, is Mr. Hackamajig.
Where's the safe? Captain, my Colt. You want your here safe to be there safe, and now it is. They are safe in your updam flat. Except Miss Mina told me you left the code default. Is that an invitation? Everybody knows those numbers, and that's 526 and 0. Al even got them tattooed over her left, knit the code to her heart. Okay, maybe you probably should tweak it, a number here or another there, until it's again new, or not whatever I threw all my numbers out. Splash, fare thee well, Fia Zoboroska, high abscess of the rock. Postscript and such, that LPP of yours is a bit of a brilliance, your mind's a minor marvel, and don't let any person tell you otherwise. So 526 and 0, or some variant. On Black Reef Knowledge's progress, you will often need to return to a location armed with new information. Now you find the code to your safe, for example, you can head back to your flat and updam and crack that baby open.
Wait a fucking second. I made the LPP, which means it's in my flat, back in fucking Updom.
What's updam? Oh, he's just like me. He's just like me for real. Here's the latest copy with your suggested changes. Thoughts? Fia may look small, but when she invokes Havoc, she possesses the strength of the anomaly itself. Igor can channel ether and vanish the blink of an eye. Wielding the invisible forces of Carnesis, Alexis can move living flesh with a mere wave of his hand. Julian Blake can be anyone at any time, with Masquerade that hides and played in sight dispassionately archiving history in the making. When he calls on Shift, Charlie Montague flashes between here and there with a snap of his fingers. Harriet binds people together via Nexus, allowing all to share the experience of one. Approved cult fan. That's me.
Head of security. No wonder these people want to kill me. Fuck.
Well. Just memes, you know? I mean, I thought the main reason it was a meme was because of that figurine. That figurine. And they were referring to that as the One Piece. Okay, let's find a way down. You know, like those Gojo figurines or the Eren Yeager ones? The non-official ones. Yo. Night-night. Death? I forget I can double jump. Let's just go. Oh, hello.
Disturbances will not be tolerated.
Not very good at this. I don't think it's over there, so... No, you don't. Nope, wrong button again. Okay, sod this.
I guess anyone could be a security expert around here.
Bye! Sup?
Shit, 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 shit!
Yep, same.
Moving out!
Nailed it. Okay. Turns out you were kind of a big deal in Black Reef, but that just makes people want to kill you harder. It's up and up dam. Okay. Move with additional speed and grace like a balletic giraffe. Okay. Which is his recoil. Do these work? Guess we'll find out. What happens when I swap them? Explore up dam. So note to self, don't open spam emails. I'm so good at video games, guys. You would not believe. You would not believe your eyes.
Juliana. Juliana, you there? Juliana. I remembered your name. Whatever.
I bet she's at the apartment. Hello, lasers. Streets crawl at night.
Hey, Scott. Secret information.
Okay, what is it?
I said it was top secret.
Spill it, asshole.
Okay. The best place to see the fireworks is next to the stage.
That's it. That's all you've got?
Please die.
What? It's gonna be spectacular.
I'm freezing my ass off looking for colts. Better be fucking spectacular.
We should take him alive and strap him to the fireworks. What? Just a thought.
Okay.
This is Alexis Dorsey, Eon program visionary and primary financial backer. I need to speak quickly to the guests of my ultra-exclusive Devouring of the Lambs party tonight. Congratulations on getting invited, guys.
Sounds biblical.
Bring the required accessory and your appetite. If you forget either, you will be denied entry. I mean it. We are modern wolves, and the time has come.
Oh. Right. I want to test whether silently killing. Well, maybe it's not silently killing. It's killing. But if I murder him, doesn't alert them. Oh, hello. Well. Oh no. Well, they can't see me here, so. I was trying to be sneaky! I'm like the wind. Oh, come on. Well. Try in the next loop. That was one way to get out of it. Teehee. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, proximity mine would go off if it was attached to your head. Kill them all, then kill more. Jesus, brain. Where are they all? Weird. Wait, why did you die? That's worrying. Can I make that? No. Hmm. I gotta. No. Goodbye. No. No. Damn it. No. No. Sensors. If a sensor spots you, it will alert enemies in the area. No. Please. Bye. There we go. Nailed it. I should have targeted, tagged them. Wait. There we go. All right. This door doesn't open, does it? No, it does not. Probably not supposed to be here. Yep. Anything in here? Health? Love it. Turn it off. No? Okay. I just want to go to my apartment. No, you're cool, right? That was close. Let's move on. Could be hacked. Alright. This place has been trashed. Teachable moment. Yoink! Took your precious LPP. I'm too smart, too fast, too powerful, and you're just as slow and boring as ever. I'm not even mad about it, just disappointed. I know you can do better, or you can go fight yourself, whichever your call. Love, Juliana.
Juliana! You don't call me, I call you.
Where's my LPP?
I'm not done. This isn't your show, it's mine. I run this place. You want out, you gotta go through me.
That what this is? Some sort of hostile job takeover.
How does security protects the loop? The opposite of whatever it is you're doing right now.
Cool! So I'll just do your old thing then. What was that? Writing hacky bullshit for a bunch of dick bags and I don't...
Looks like somebody came by to say hi.
I'm not finished yet.
I locked the doors so the two of you can get acquainted.
What?
Huh?
Doors!
2 little tunnels. Brilliant design, really, and all courtesy of
Then I'll just have to unlock them.
Oh, this is the thing that I was worried about. Juliana invasion. Juliana may enter a district to hunt you down. When Juliana invades your game, the tunnel exits are locked. Unlock them by hacking the local radio antenna. You can also take Juliana on and replenish your reprizes by defeating her. Juliana only invades districts where Visionary is present, and you can only be invaded a limited number of times per loop. I don't know, this is going to stress me out. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, this will stress me the fuck out. Juliana, most of the Visionaries carry slabs that grant them supernatural abilities. You can use the Visionary slabs, but first you have to take them from their corpses. Slabs are equipped in the offhand. Press tab to switch between slabs. Hold tab to open a wheel and dedicate it to your slabs. Each draws a resource called power. Release the slab. Hi. That'll be Juliana. I don't like this. Oh. I don't want to have to think about Juliana. Yes, yes. There we go. Juliana's got some creative abilities. Check for slab among her remains. Oh, it's just... Oh. Oh. Oh, interesting. Well, that's what shift does. So... Oh, I can pop... Does it recharge? Yes, it does. Okay. Oh, go away. Okay, out of curiosity, can I... It's probably not reachable, right? Interesting. Don't look at me. Parkour. Does this go anywhere? No. That's pretty handy. Right. Does that make it? Okay. You remember what you've learned, but none of the gear you've collected along the way. Let's go. Juliana's got more up the sleeves of that bomber jacket than snappy one-liners. One loop ends, another beachside hangover begins. I killed Juliana. Wonderful. Oh, so if I go in the morning, it'll be there. Start another day. So does... It sounds like Juliana is also... Who remembers that the loop is happening?
All right. LPP. Safe. Gotta get to the safe before her. And then I got the LPP. No, better be a gun. Ah, shit, fuck. My weapons are gone.
Go, Colt, go. You got this.
Same day. Which means I already know what's going to happen. Yeah! And I'm sick of waking up on this fucking beach.
Same.
What? Am I supposed to do this every day for the rest of my life? Fuck that. I'm breaking this loop.
Where are you? Colty, Colton.
Is she gonna say anything else?
Colton.
Yeah, what?
Very impressive. I'm clapping with one hand.
Don't stop there. Put them both together. The body count is gonna get high.
You got me and a few others, but you really want to kill everyone on the island? Not efficient. You start to feel kind of bad.
I feel fantastic. Thanks for asking. And if you try that ambush shit again, expect the same outcome.
Yes, welcome back.
Please, no more invasions. Hunt Cole down. Release the slab.
Hit the apartment hard. Get the safe. LPP. Break the loop. Let's go. Never gonna get used to that.
So did I keep trinkets? A newish dawn. Juliana stole your LPP, but you can beat her to it. Yeah, this shit's mind bending. Let's see what I get to keep. Alright. Nope, I lose my trinkets as well. Double jump. Great. So I keep them during the day. But when it loops, I lose everything. It's a bit annoying. Here's hoping. I don't have to kill Juliana again, please. What's up, Dan? Death died here. Can everyone read these? Watch yourself out there. I don't have any slabs. Just a second. The end is never the end, right? Off you go.
Okay, well, he said it can open the blinds and lock doors, and it has a lot of other...
Open the blinds? What is it, my aunt? Does it nag me to get up in the morning and, I don't know, close the toilet seat? Hey, fuck you, man.
Other one. You know what? I'm actually gonna quickly nip to the bathroom, folks. Let me put some music on. And I'll see you guys in a few moments. Alright. Ergo, if you're still here, I don't know how I didn't realise this. Hold on, let me cut the music. I don't know how I didn't notice yesterday, but for dinner, before streaming yesterday, do you know what I had for dinner? Gyoza. Do you know what I had for dinner for today? Gyoza. And it was literally, I was reading the Chainsaw Man Reddit comments, and I was just like, I did, the one thing I mentioned yesterday was the how good the gyoza looked, and I'm like, oh, that'll be why I even ate it in the first place, was because I saw it in an anime. So that tickled me. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I didn't think I was, I thought I was immune to propaganda. Clearly not. I mean, Doro Hedoro did the same thing. It was just like, fuck, I want some gyoza. Right, here, right, this is such a minor complaint. Well, hold on, that probably is meters rather than feet, but I hate when games, like, mix feet and meters, like, interchangeably. Always bothers me. I can't wait to find out the statistics on how many people have yeeted off a cliff edge. Flashbacks or flash forwards? Huh? They'll blast your ass. Oh, this is where I fucked up earlier. She loved the view. Shotguns for everyone. Alright, how about this? Oh, hello. Stealth. Well, this wasn't what I had in mind, but hey-oh. Oh, I've only got 2 guns. Shit. Nailed it. So yeah, I started reading. Well, I'm kind of reading the manga in tandem now, so I'm a few chapters ahead. And boy, the next episode's going to be something.
All right, LPP, show me something good. That is not what I wanted.
Loop Preservation Protocol. Abstract. The Visionaries are the loop. It persists only so long as they survive. Any threat to the Visionaries is a threat to the loop. If every Visionary perishes in a single loop, the loop will destabilize and collapse. No more parties, no more experiments, no more eternal life. Protocol. While analysing your interests, offices and residents, I've identified significant points of weakness for each Visionary. Large gatherings, overseeing this live action game, solitary evenings, blah de blah de blah, documentation. In the case of security event, Eon Eternalists will be directed towards the listed vulnerabilities. Visionaries should avoid close contact with one another until the crisis is resolved. Obviously, the responsibility of hunting and eliminating a threat falls primarily to the head of security, aka yours truly. Otherwise, stay safe and enjoy immorality. Colt Van.
This is how I'm going to break the loop. All right, 8 people, 1 day. That's harder than it sounds. You? Yup.
Oh, all right. So what's the plan? 8 targets, 1 day. We're gonna need a couple more Colts in here if we're gonna wreck this island in a Colt storm.
No, listen, I can't stay long.
How did you even get in here? Didn't you get shot 2 loops ago, or was it 3? Show me
Different
the ways.
Colts. Look, there's thousands of us, or more. I don't know, but none of us have gotten it right.
Okay.
You've got to be better than all of us, so don't just try to shoot everything.
But I like shooting things.
You've got to be smart. It's the only way to fix this. This and this.
I prefer the Colt storm plan.
Menji's lab. Figure out residuum. It'll make your life easier. Or do it the hard way. Whatever. Hand-holding is over.
What are you looking at? Why are you... Son of a bitch. All right. Let's get started.
Alrighty.
Lab, huh? LPP said it was back at the complex. As good a place to start as any.
The LPP not be a gun, but it contains something almost even better, information, specifically where each of the Visionaries are their most vulnerable. Other Cole also offered up this juicy tidbit. Wenji's researched a thing called Residuum, which will help you break the loop. This is your next lead. According to the LPP, Wenji performs experiments at the lab complex. Hey brother, bet this wasn't what you expected, but Frank takes care of his friends. Don't care that you're military. I can't have a geriatric soup slurper like yourself roughing out there on the beach like it's the fucking siege of Haverlad. My pa fought in it too, you know. The story's man. He said y'all ate your shoes. Anyway, enjoy yourself the view, Captain. 110% platinum tier and every bit yours, not half what you deserve. You're always welcome down here on the rock, Colt. Yours, Frank. P.S. Dorsey gets too loud. Just find yourself a bomb to lob over his wall. You were loved once. Damn. So Frank likes me. Ooh, beer tap. I don't know what I expected. Hold on. Fuck. Anything? Nope, okay. So... Oh, that's a lot of people. Why can't I target them?
Love guns. Patrons of the library enjoy free ammo, plus unlimited access to our collection of premium weapons. First comers will have a chance to get their hands on top of
Who is she?
Who is that girl I see? I already read those. Alright. So I need to go to the complex. Alright. Now I just need to remember where... Oh. I need to go remember where the tunnel is.
Nope, I'm good.
Let's get a move on. It's definitely that thing, right? That thing's doing the loop stuff. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright. Igor and Alexis, nighttime is the right time. Complex the nut job, rich kid and oh, that's a lot of words. Okay. What about Juliana? Where is she? Everywhere, but where? We've got 8 targets and time to kill. First on the list, Dr. Wenji Evans. Okay. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, so this little thing I want to do for... Got him. Thank you, Mark. Okay. Got some murdering to do. Inflict reduced damage, but suffer reduced damage. Hmm.
The loop preservation protocol. A bunch of big words to make a simple point. I kill every visionary in one day, I break the loop. Period. I know where
Does that include yourself?
but I'm guessing it won't be as easy as hunting them down. Good thing I'm one stubborn motherfucker.
I wonder if this includes myself. By finding the LPP and establishing the locations of the visionaries, you've completed the lead longest day. Leads aren't just for visionaries. Use your cursor to select this and review your arsenal leads. Your arsenal leads help you locate and claim for yourself powerful tools that will help you break the loop. These include weapons, slabs that grant mystical powers, and one very important ability. Ubiquity lead will help you unlock one of the Eon program secrets in Fusion. When you want to follow a lead, be sure to track it to activate its markers and interface guidance. Use your cursor to select Ubiquity and track it. Press escape. Time on Black Reef is divided into 4 periods: morning, noon, afternoon, and evening. The periods don't advance while you're in a district, so feel free to take your time. It's noon now. In the past, you visit the complex at noon. Later, you'll be able to return to the complex at noon, or you can check out Updam or Farsad instead. Districts offer different opportunities and challenges during time periods. Weenie Evans' lab is only open for experimentation in the afternoon, for example. If you're going to toss the place like that of the other cult suggested, you'll have to do it then. This not only displays the current time period, but also allows you to move between time periods. Even in Blackreef, time moves mostly forward, from morning to noon to afternoon to evening. Morning comes after night, but due to the loop, it's always the morning before. It's noon now, so select this with the cursor and hold to wait until the afternoon. Now, Weenie's lab is available at the complex. Select the district to get going. Alright. Inflict reduced damage, but suffer reduced damage. I don't know. Nope. Wait, does it recoil? Well, it's a nail gun by the looks of it. So, we are... Yep, we're on the right lead. Maybe I'll be better at the game this time. I won't. Even like I need to sit and play Dishonored, but I assumed it would be I thought I would be stealthy, but no, that requires a certain level of skill apparently.
This is one of my favorite parts. It's a big step cold. Are you sure you're up for it?
What do I have to lose?
Well, if you die, your weapons, for one. Unless, of
True.
course, you succeed, then you get to keep them.
I am always succeeding, even when I'm not. How do I keep my weapons again?
The infusion process? Isn't that why you came up here?
Not gonna
Oh.
lie. Me told me to.
You're not the only one with other me's, you know. You're not special.
Yeah, but if I succeed,
Yeah. If. Good luck.
this infusion keeps sounding better and better.
Alright. Oh. Hello. You look as though you were in a hot dog outfit from here. You're probably not. Boy, I sure do love killing. Alright. What's going on over here? Oh. Okay, the turret won't kill me. That's good. Need to get inside. Door's locked. Gone exploring, I sure have.
Already got full ammo.
I'm getting from the... Is for Egomaniac. Let's maybe... We need to go in this one. Mr. S, I hear you've been chasing shadows all over Blackreef lately. Now that might sound dismissive, but shadows happen to be something I'm interested in right now. You don't want to know the icky, sicky details, but I need a place to put things that need putting away. Not everyone wants to stay for the big show, and I'm of a mind to respect that wish, but if I stick them in the ocean, there's a non-zippo chance they'll wash up on first day and spoil the view. You know any place that's discreet and damp I could use? I'm no outdoorsman, so there could be a spot on this rock that'd do. Help a buddy out, and I'll talk to the best gal about getting you that boomstick you like. I will find a way into that building.
Don't get greedy, Colt.
Why not? Right, does this go anywhere? No. Is this the way in? Nope. Is this my way out? Yeah. Did it? No, yeah, it's locked. Okay, I wanted to double check that I hadn't just accidentally forgot to try with the door. Okay. Okay, none of the turrets will hurt me. Oh. Does that do it? Oh my god. Can I just... Cool. Well, make it quick. Oh no. Well, I nailed the whole... You've got to let me come. You wouldn't even have this place without me. No island, no house, no party. Alexis, fine, Igor, come over whenever after sundown, ass. Hey Alexis, what time is the party? Your party, I mean. You'll have extra wolf masks, right? I don't want to be the only person without a mask. I am invited to the party, aren't I? Call me by my fucking handle, you sad sack of sad shit. Fine, Alpha Wolf 69. So, when should this party? You didn't answer the question. You know we eat lambs, yeah? You want to get little lambs? Maybe I'll be doing this thing eating. Maybe I've got some surprises in store. So you're going to let me come or what? Hold on, have I got people to kill?
Deathloop. You hear that? I'm feeling left out. Hope you're ready to...
Right, how do I turn off this alarm? I don't know what I'm doing. Feature not a bug. You applied your slab's effect on an inanimate object and your reaction is asked how it might be undone. Kind of proposal, don't fuck with it. I'll take a look at your invisible control panel later. Perhaps whatever you did could be replicated intentionally. In the meantime, a nullifier should negate the slab for the day. Borrow as many as you'd like. Actually, why don't you keep them? Igor made his experiments controls invisible accidentally. Wenji gave some suppression device to fix this. Okay, they're all on. Ooh. Mine. Wenji, what? Tonight's the night. Okay, I will commune with the future. Okay, that's fine. You don't have to believe me now. The results will speak for themselves, literally. Okay, the wireless transmitters you had installed in devices have been invaluable. You've earned yourself an acknowledgement when I publish my results. In future communications quarterly review? Is that an actual journal? No. Can you smell that? Only professional concern compels me to ask for clarification. The psychotherapeutic crispness of the air here, with each intake I can feel my mind sharpen. Don't you have some experiment to run? Yes, I'm out of array P this very moment. This is where the magic will happen. And by magic, I mean quantum mechanics. You didn't expect me to be dicking around with those children, did you? Wengie, what? Did anybody touch my equipment? No one will ever touch your equipment. Assholes keep screwing with the antennas around my lab. I've been otherwise occupied with actual work. I don't have the time to babysit your radios. You don't have to babysit anything. Just shoot anyone who you don't recognize. We have people for that. They're the assholes I'm worried about. Your funeral. Don't make it ours. Ha. What about your great behind? Do not tempt power, lest power take your notice. Isn't power half of what we're here? Power and discovery? Isn't that why we started Eon? We can mantle our fears and ambitions, but such only sharpens its likeness to the mirror. Anyone ever tell you you're fucking weird? Never. The self-lobotomized dickweed blocked my group channel permissions. Good morning, Igor. Charlie looked me at the groups. He wouldn't even be here without me. No one would. Colt brought us here. And who found Colt? Oh, that's right. It was me. Who paid Colt's way at the rat hole asylum? Me again. Who convinced him to help us? Oh, surprise, still me. I take it you haven't heard. Heard what? About Cole. Look, I've a gathering to attend to. An explanation will have to wait. Heard what about Cole? Back. I'll have words with Charlie tomorrow, but today's work demands my undivided attention. Colt's gone rogue. He's trying to break the loop. You know what must be done. Wait, what? He'll ruin everything. I should talk to him. Reason with him. Colt's unreasonable. Colt's reasonable, usually. Juliana has it in hand. Where are you? Way up in array R. Maybe stay out there. I can't. Knowledge needs me. That was a lot of reading. Damn shame about... Okay. Oh, okay. It's like, I have to charge it. Got it. Probably can't go that way. Oh, hello. Well, I must have cleared this area by them hearing the alarm.
Nope, I'm good.
Just so it doesn't fuck me in the future. Like on my way back or something. Oh. Safety for a moment. What do you smell? Sup? Oh, you're not gonna like what I'm about to do to you, my friends. And his name is John Cena. Ba ba da ba. Too late now? What do you mean? Shh, be quiet. I'm telling myself. You know what? You guys don't need me. Do I go that way? No, they'll see me. I tell that's a person or not. Right, keep going. Just keep going. Hi.
Listen, you can almost hear it.
Is that mine? Okay. Can't wait for that to randomly go off and terrify me. He's looking this way. There's two people there.
You can almost hear it.
Hmm.
Guard it with your life, huh?
Oh, that's nothing. Oh. Surprise. Was it just them? Oh, I can detonate them manually. That's very handy. Don't mind me.
The calculation. If it's correct, we could keep this loop going for thousands of years.
Oh no. Great. Who says science can't be fun? Okay, hold on. I just go through them all, right? Who's that? Oh, I'm forgetting my buttons. I can see them. Alright.
What the fuck? Where's that light going? Remind me why I can't have a cold storm.
I don't know what I did. I think the turret went off. I think the turret went off.
I'm feeling just fine. Wingy, thorough. Should have known. This ain't gonna be easy.
Cool. Right. Oh, that's a big gas gun. Okay, so there's a bunch of them. We got it.
The calculation. If it's correct, we could keep this loop going for thousands of years. Have we?
This is Dr. Wendy Evans. As the head scientist of the EON program, I was visionaries at the center of the stabilizer core, I was able to imbue the anomaly's energy into us. Now we are the ballast. The visionaries are the loop, and perform field tests on the breach phenomenon.
Great. Cool.
This will be my last recorded tape before the loop initiates. In less than an hour. The first day. The time is 23:42 in the evening. The date is... whatever. It's 1963.
Sure. Well, this gun's pretty powerful. Deadly contaminant.
Very concept of identity is fraught. Only one G experiences something, but I don't.
Alright, let's go up. I didn't expect, to be honest, I didn't expect the scientists to be packing. Alright. Oh, there I am. I can't make that. Probably.
All right, got 10 of you left.
Motherfucker. I'm just gonna chill here. You can't see me, right?
Just 8 more.
Come here. This gun does not do a lot of damage. There we go. Oh god.
Visitor then.
What's up?
Another down. 5 to go.
Right. One, two, three, 4? Yeah. I'm gonna try this jump. Nope. Nailed it. Help yourself. What you claim should keep what you claim. All eyes, all ears. Visitors come. Visitors go.
Yes, I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Families forever.
This is an important experiment. How many times have I told you? Actually, you haven't told me. Fine, not you. Some other one then. We are not telepathic. In which case, guessing through logical deduction creates an unacceptable margin of error. So no, I refuse to guess what you are thinking.
Exactly my answer.
That's one. Where are you? Sorry, I'm gonna be very still. Turn this all off very carefully. Want to set that off. There we go. I access to code for control which sure does have a single point of failure. I don't have a code.
Wedgies. Notes for today's breach experiment. 1. Due to Cult's betrayal, I had to link the security system to the depressurization controls. Sterilization will trigger only if the traitor is detected on the premises. 2. As per Evans' law of variation, the relevant security codes may be in a different location than in your timeline. Mine are in the bottom section of the lab annex.
So much going on. The key code to access it is in the lab annex. Okay. There was something I was good. No, conversation over here.
How do I organize my time? Carefully, via an efficient and highly personalized system of urgency cross-referenced with values. What is my greatest regret? Well, I can identify any number of tasks that I might have performed more effectively. Life is a process of discovery and learning. Failure is a natural and necessary part of that process. When did I realize I possess great vision? I reject the premise. If my vision is greater than the rest of humanity's, it's only because humanity limits its own.
I need a different gun. Oh, there we go. That alarm wasn't there before. Her own best rat. Observation. Confirmed success of anchoring the loop to the visionaries via the anomaly. Unfortunately, anomalies still produce only trace amounts of unstable residuum. Fine for trinkets, acceptable for slabs, completely inadequate for infusion. Confirmed existence of visitor objects. Complication. A predicted superimposition would only occur in late recursions. Presence on first day suggests that it's not first day. Confirmed visitor objects consist primarily of residuum. Extrapolation. A scaled-down version of the loop stabilization process should anchor an infused object, trinket, weapon to an individual visionary me, transforming it into a permanent visitor that persists over subsequent recursions. The harvester is ready, the infuser is ready, I'm ready, only the question of residuum remains. Each visionary contains significant residuum reservoirs, but the harvesting process is almost certainly lethal. Killing visionaries risks loop instability. Obvious solution, visitor visionaries to test during breach experiment. Experiment semi-successful. When multiple visitors of a single individual are manifested, killing any given one collapses its residuum load into the remaining visitors, preventing immediate harvest. Killing every version of myself would produce requisite residuum for infusion, but then I'd be dead. Unacceptable. Can't slot the harvester into the infuser as a corpse, or benefit from infusion. Need someone else. Alexis could be enticed easily enough. We need 20 Dorseys like I need an orbital lobotomy. Colt's gone rogue, too dangerous to replicate. Charlie?
I kill all the wedgies, and I can use this thing to collect the residuum I need to get her machine running. That makes sense, yeah.
An observation from this morning's early announcements. The notable leap in the skill and proficiency of Eternalists Colt and Juliana. Yes, and two truths have become apparent. One, the time loop has been active for some time, and both of them retain their memories from each loop iteration, while others, most notably ourselves, do not. Oh, for fuck's sake, stop interrupting me. If this is correct, we can reasonably assume that every day, for X amount of time, we have made similar observations. We then focused our efforts on preserving knowledge and memory
Polarizing
across
years.
iterations, which means, despite us being able to propagate this timeline, we have clearly repeated these early stages of research multiple times without a breakthrough. An obvious conclusion, one we've likely made before to no effect. And so these dubious experiments with residuum infusion to retain items, trinkets across iterations. If we can retain trinkets, perhaps we can retain ourselves.
Oh, these do not go where I want them to at all. Okay. What if I go up first? What's up the way? Hold on. Smiley face.
Don't need it.
Anything over here? Nope, okay. Oh, that was close. Oh, goodness.
We could keep this loop going for thousands of years.
I'm gonna get myself in trouble again. Right. So she will excommunicate herself. Another point of ingress. Ingress, is that the word? Egress? Hmm. Let's not. Okay, you really want to stay there? That's fine. Hmm. How loud is my little... Okay. Like a glove.
The calculation. If it's correct, we could keep this loop going for thousands of years. Wow. Have we?
Nope. Nope. Yeah, I was thinking of that gun. I want that gun. How about proximity mine? That would maybe be better. She's still alive? Well. No, you don't. Oh, maybe I don't. Okay, now it won't turn off. Okay, okay. Take my time. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Sorry. I don't keep on saying okay, I'm just trying to... Let's get the harvester. Can I double jump back out? Yes, I can. Take the trinket.
So, all right, let's figure this shit out.
The final Wenji.
somehow feels worse than just killing her.
Did we just Ghostbuster somebody?
All right. Now, just get in this tube shower thing and press the button.
What could
How the fuck am I supposed to do that?
What could possibly go wrong?
Stand on the plate. Shoot the button. All right, science, let's dance.
Goodbye, world. Some side effects. Death's a small price to pay to hold onto your gear. I'll assume I did. I mean, I died, which is bad. Death's a small price to pay to hold onto your gear. Wendy Evans dead. So only me and Juliana remember that we keep our memories. What else stuff I've learned? So back to the beach. Beach, let's go get away. They say what they're gonna say. The patrol? Oh, let's get it on.
Ow. Oh, what the fuck? It, worked?
Infusion and Residuum. You can now spend Residuum to infuse weapons, trinkets, and slabs, allowing you to keep them across loops. Each infused piece of gear will be returned to your arsenal every morning. Harvest Residuum from infused objects across Black Reef, and from the glitches left behind by dead visionaries. You can also sacrifice weapons, trinkets, and slabs to gather more Residuum. You cannot transfer Residuum between loops, so be sure to spend it. When you die in Reprise, you drop your current Residuum at the place of your death, indicated by a marker. However, if you run out of Reprises in daily loops, all Residuum is lost.
Oh yeah! It actually worked! Who's the super scientist now? Ah! You and me, baby. Together forever. At least until I break this loop.
Alright. Anything over here? No.
Well, what should I call you? Mr. Gun feels a bit, formal. Gunter, Gunnislav. Maybe the machine.
Yeah, I broke that bottle with my feet. What about it?
Why does it feel like I'm more here? Shit makes no sense.
Alright.
Fluffy! Fluff ball! Fluff destroyer! Home sweet Hobble.
Give it to me. Coming for you. Oh. Nothing's updated. Nothing from Juliana.
Mr. Kill, welcome to the soiree, Mr. Kill. Your table awaits, Mr. Kill.
What a thrill. Now you're the harvester magic. Oh. No point going that way.
Mini Colt. Nah, Colt Jr.? Now that has a ring to it. It's too self-involved. Colt second. Yeah! Colt 2! Colt square! Why the fuck am I naming this gun after me?
All you need is kill. Wait, did I pick up the reprise? I don't know if I did. Heart like a mother, but it worked. Just gotta harvest more residuum and get to infusing my gear. Dr. Wendy Evans was no match for you. You're off to a strong start. With the power of infusion at your command, you don't need Wendy's tools. Collect residuum by hand and infuse your items when you have enough residuum to do so. Harvesting residuum from shimmering visitor objects across Black Reef and from slain visionaries. When you reprise, you drop your residuum where you died. If you find your remnants, you can recover your residuum. Move your cursor to access the loadout. Cole finds a few visitor objects on the beach, so you begin each loop with some residuum. Not enough though to infuse your gun. Luckily, you can fix that. Many items contain residuum, and you can sacrifice them to harvest. Use your cursor to select weapon trinkets. Sacrificing the shock absorber will give you the residuum you need to infuse the limp 10. Don't worry, everything Cole finds on the beach, shock absorber included, will return. Move your cursor over the item and hold delete for sacrifice. Once the object selected, confirm the sacrifice by moving your cursor here and holding it. You've got enough residuum to infuse the limp 10. And hold. Press escape. With the power infusion in your hands, you can build an armory of weapons, trinkets, and slabs that withstand the ravages of the repeating loop. Slabs in particular provide potent supernatural abilities such as teleportation and incredible strength. Wenji didn't have a slab, but most of the other visionaries do. Kill visionaries and take their slabs for your own. Press escape to return to the mission select. Wondering what to do next? Check the clues you've uncovered. If you want more slabs, consider going after Charlie Montague, whose shift lets you teleport, or Harriet Morse, whose nexus links enemies together. What happens to one happens to all. As you explore Black Reef, you will find numerous secrets, codes, clues, and each bit's info from different districts and time periods. These discoveries are collected here. Many discoveries can be tracked like leads. Finding and making use of discoveries is key to successfully navigating Black Reef in its time loop. Remember, each district offers different opportunities and threats depending on the time of day, and actions in earlier periods can affect later periods. An empty square at morning may become crowded concert in the afternoon. Assuming no major events disrupt the festivities, the Isle Black Reef is now yours to explore. But tread carefully, other players can invade your game as Juliana, interfering with your mission to break the loop. With this, you can control whether or not players are allowed in your game. Good luck out there, and remember on Black Reef, death's just a thing you can bounce back from. Single player only. Oh, so I already have the 4 locations, apparently. Igor hid his control panel. I feel nullified could shed some light on it. Alexis invited Wenji to this party. There are multiple Wenjis in the complex. Nice PF description in my Finder. We kill boss, come make a gaming with other game players of the video game. Have macros, have markets, needs Krigere. Don't know what the last word is, but I love the translation. Huh. I love PF. Arsenal leads. Leads are the most important information in Black Reef, the key to breaking the loop. These leads step-by-step instructions for finding and upgrading the tools. Potent slabs that give the visionaries their powers, the rarest, more powerful ones on Black Reef. Cult retains the discoveries within the leads across loops. By selecting a lead, you activate markers leading to your objective and additional guidance to the mission select. Okay. Oh. Alexis is throwing a lupine masquerade with tight security, so which wolf's the wealthy host? There are districts of Black Reef available during this time period. Pick one to learn more about it or enter the district. On a different time period, select and hold the time period indicator. Remember that time always moves forward, at least until the evening, after which a new loop begins. Press space to switch the character screen to gear up with weapons, trinkets, and slabs. Manage your online play at the bottom left, top left. Oh my god, pick your loadout here from the weapons. Weapons are on the left. We've already read this. Hourglass icon indicates new gear that you haven't preserved. Highlight a weapon or slab and press this to learn more about it. So how do I know if it's preserved? Oh. Then I'm confused. Hourglass icon indicates new gear that you haven't preserved. Highlight your equipment to see how much residuum it costs. Find more info. Okay, I've stopped caring. So that's at night. Probably want something during the day, right? Yeah, let's wait till night. Evening. All right. If I could put a mask on, that would be really... that would help me. I need some water.
Hey, Juliana, I infused myself a gun. Might infuse some trinkets. I might infuse a slab.
What's your point?
That I figured out how to infuse things.
This is the first time. When did you crack that shit on day 7?
Then why'd I have to do it again?
It's got something to do with memory. Stuff you can't recall just sort of slips away.
Fuck! Why do you even like this place?
Because it is amazing!
Is it?
It's the only amazing place in an entire world of shit. You'll see it eventually.
All I see is me one step closer to breaking this fucking loop.
You always come around, Colt. And that's when the real fun begins.
Okay, what is it?
I said it was top secret. Spill it, asshole.
I don't have my double jump.
Okay.
Did I not equip my double jump?
Next to the stage.
That's it. That's all you've got?
Please die.
What? It's gonna be spectacular.
I'm freezing my ass off looking for Colts. They're be fucking spectacular.
We should take him alive and strap him to the fireworks. What? It's just a thought.
Right, off you pop.
This is Alexis Dorsey, Eon program visionary and primary financial backer. I need to speak quickly to the guests of my ultra-exclusive Devouring of the Lambs party tonight. Congratulations on getting invited, guys. A reminder,
What's up? Nailed it. What's up? Anything in here? All right. I'm out of here. Damn. No. I don't like this game. I'm not dealing with this. We're calling it for today. I'm a weenie. Okay? Thank you everyone for watching today. I know, right, well, on the bright side, it means that it'll be a computer player. I'll be a CPU playing as them, but I don't want to deal with it. So, Friday, we will be streaming Pokemon Scarlet. Possibly Saturday as well, we'll see. I'm probably going to open up the Discord voice channel. So typically when I have the Discord, I have a lock on it. So people can't just join willy-nilly. So people can come and go as they please. Or that's the plan anyway. It should be fun. I don't know when I'm getting the game, that's the only downside. And I'm busy from 10 till 2 a.m. Well, 10 a.m. till 12 p.m. But after that, I'll come straight home. Hopefully the game will be here, and we can start playing. I will try to stay on multiplayer as much as possible if people want to play and stuff. You're finish at 8. Yikes. Well, I might be a few badges in by then. We'll see. I'll make sure I have a document right now of the 400 Pokemon in the Paldea decks, and the ones that are listed the ones that are listed red for Scarlet, I will get duplicates of. But what if people want them for trades. However, if you join my multiplayer thing, my multiplayer world, you get to see the Scarlet exclusives. So I don't necessarily have to trade you one, if that makes sense. You'd be able to catch your own one, and that's kind of how it works for the Ceruledge, Armarouge evolutions. Is you get the trinket from a Scarlet game or a Violet game. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. We will play a lot of Pokemon on Friday for sure. Yeah, that sounds good, Argo. So until then, I won't be streaming tomorrow. Deathloop seems fun. I'm definitely struggling with the whole invader mechanic because I'm a big weenie, but hell, there's not much I can do about that. So, before I go, I just want to double check if anyone I know is streaming, because then I could just send them a wee raid. But perhaps not, we'll see. No. Okay. So until then, I hope everyone has a lovely evening. I'll see you again on Friday, and I'm going to work on some little assets to put Pokemon themed things around my stream. So until then, I hope you all have a good one, and I'll see you later. Ta-ta.